blah, 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 shoulder, brain, blah.
An animal.
An animal.
And they're
Going
walking.
to Yoji's house.
Yoji's house. Yoji's house.
Oh.
Okay.
Huh? Who's
Kamiya.
saying what?
I'm saying
Oh.
Kamiya, I think.
Okay. There we go.
Kamiya told me to look at your work.
Yeah.
Is that no good?
Although they continued in silence, that meant he wasn't able to. Sorry, I was thinking about the translation there. Hanging his head, miserable, he heard a high-pitched noise. It really annoys me when translators,
That's the noise.
like in a case where it sort of feels colloquially incorrect, translate that as like, "Is that no good?" Because he's probably saying "Dame desu ka," which you could just be like,
Is
"Is that
that
all
no
right with
good?
you?" Like you could localize that. Like,
Mm-hmm.
do you mind that or something like that? But
Yeah.
anyway, it's too literal. Tetsuo pulled something out from his bag. His cell phone.
Yes. Yes.
He was responding politely. It must have been a call from a superior.
Oh, maybe we'll find out where he works. He's been seen coming out of a creepy store, whatever that means, and he lies about his age to work. Maybe he's a host, or a bartender,
Staring
or
with a sidelong glance. Or, God.
a whore.
Say, oh, a whore. I thought you said or. Yoji was a little surprised at the other taking a phone call. It was a prejudiced way of thinking, but it was surprising.
Someone like him taking a phone call? Oh my.
Understood. Yes, I'll see you then. Oh my god, it's
Tetsuo
not even
pulled the
worth it
phone
to
away
read
from
that.
his ear, pushing the end call button.
Hmm?
I was just saying, like, this is way too much description. But go ahead.
Yep, well,
It
that's
is.
the game. Was it from a teacher?
Nah.
Nah. Putting his phone in his bag, Tetsuo faced forwards.
From work.
Work?
They needed some help.
Yoji then remembered something he'd heard from Makoto. He definitely said something about Tetsuo misrepresenting his age to work.
What do you do?
Bartending, but only when they need me.
In other words, he was
he
working
was
in a
working
bar!
in a bar. The story that he lied about his age seemed to be true. Certainly, Tetsuo's appearance might trick even an establishment like that.
Guys, what if it's the other way around and he's actually like old but he's in high school because his mom's old and he looks old. Anyway.
Maybe. What about your age?
Yeah,
Yeah,
well.
Why bartending?
No reason. Well, I heard from the manager.
Couldn't mean he was specially requested.
He's a
He took
great
it to mean
bartender.
Tetsuo, just brushing it off.
What do we
I
do
don't know
about
if you know this
studying?
about me.
Oh, wait.
Uh,
I don't know if you know this about me, but I competed in the national bartending competitions. I'm in high demand. Looking over
their
at
eyes
Tetsuo,
met directly.
who had suddenly asked him a question, their eyes met directly.
I think this
At
is...
lunch, or?
At lunch, or...
Oh.
Okay, that works. Yeah, okay.
Answering without thinking too much, Yoji averted his eyes. He was weak to Tetsuo's eyes. When he wasn't paying attention and their eyes met, he wanted to run away. At last, the white apartment building came into view before them.
That'll
They
be good
approached...
here. Look at that. That's it. Ooh. Aww.
Who
Oh,
cares?
nice. Your shoulder, my bad. Your shoulder, my bad.
God, I don't like
New-
that translation either.
a
Because he's
new
probably
movie.
saying, like, what I know, waru kata or something like that.
What does that mean?
It just it
My bad.
it actually does say it actually does mean my bad, but it's
Yeah, it
like
does.
not really the right connotation. It's more like
It was my
I'm-
bad. I was bad.
yeah, like I'm sorry for like being a bad influence
It
or a bad
was
person.
my bad.
My bad. My bad just sounds like so colloquial.
Yeah.
When he voiced the small apology, Tetsuo looked at his own shoulder. Like it doesn't feel like something this character would say.
Yeah.
I'll lend you a towel to dry it off. Oh, sorry.
That's what it was you, Troll. Troll.
Charles.
Uh-oh.
It's you. Uh-oh. No, I'm good.
Answering shortly. Oh, sorry.
Answering shortly, Tetsuo turned away.
Oh shit, Reasoner. Towel.
Hmm. Instinct. I say
Alright.
instinct.
Alright.
I just want to see more blood monsters.
Mm.
What had he been thinking just then? Why did he take that course of action?
At one.
At once he reached out, grabbing. At one, he reached out, grabbing the arm of Tetsuo, who was about to take leave. Tetsuo turned around, seizing Yoji in an expressionless gaze.
What?
No words came out. He didn't know for himself why he grabbed his arm. Raindrops fell on the arm in his grasp. Really, what was he doing? Driven by intense self-loathing, he was about to let go. But instead, Tetsuo grabbed that hand.
Oh no. Good.
Huh? Tetsuo gave his hand a strong jerk, and Yoji stepped out into the rain.
Damn it! You spent all that time letting him not get wet, and now you're both all wet, you dumb idiots. Oh, he's still in the umbrella. Oh. I guess this
Well,
is...
before. Sorry I was so rough.
Oh, thanks. Buh.
Huh? Tetsuo whispered quietly to close to his ear.
Well,
Tetsuo immediately
okay.
let go of his hand, turning away and walking off.
Problem solved.
Yoji watched his retreating figure leave, dumbfounded. About before. Must have been that rainy day.
Jesus.
Sorry I was rough.
God, stop it!
That was an understatement. Even when Tetsuo was out of sight, Yoji stood in place for a while. I'm sorry.
That's okay, it's funny. Oh no, a doorbell ringing.
The moment Yoji was Tetsuo, maybe there's something he'd forgotten to say. Hazy feeling.
Maybe strange, but just answer the door, man. Boodaloop. Oh, it's Makoto. Oh no, it's Senya. No, it's Makoto. Makoto. Oh no, he's so sad.
Kodo stood there, soaked from head to toe. He didn't seem to have an umbrella.
Oh no.
Yoji looked past the end of the hall to the sky, noticing that the rain had become stronger than when he had first returned home. The blowing rain still soaked Makoto's back.
What happened? Do you have an umbrella?
Makoto shook his head from side to side in silence. He bit his lip and hung his head pitifully, perhaps because he was cold. Yoji didn't understand the situation, but decided it would be better if he invited Makoto inside. He'd catch a cold if he stayed out in the rain.
Come in. If you keep it up, you'll get a cold. Want to use the shower? Is Trill's just gone?
I think her internet died. She just came back though.
Oh, okay.
She'll probably join the call in a second.
Alright. I'm fine.
Should I do Makoto's voice, or do you want to do it?
Sure.
Doesn't matter to me. Makoto slowly shook his head.
Well, come back in. Damn it. Don't. Can. Come back in!
Come back, troll.
It only happened twice. It's fine.
Oh, what?
Alright, anyway. Did you need something? Huh?
Makoto whispered something, but Yoji wasn't able to hear
There
it.
she is.
Makoto's hands slowly balled into fists.
Oh my god, what is this?
That's Makoto, he's sad.
Oh, he's sad,
Say
baby.
his thing.
Why?
Makoto?
Why?
Suddenly, Makoto began to shout. It was much too loud, and Yoji frowned. Makoto's hands were trembling violently.
Relax, what
Makoto raised his head, grabbing Yoji's shoulders with both hands. His strong fingers dug painfully.
Ugh.
Come on, why?
He didn't understand, but he was bewildered at Makoto's dreadful force. At that moment, the cell phone in Yoji's pocket vibrated. Makoto's eyes changed when he heard the noise.
Oh, sorry.
I don't even know.
Makoto shoved his hand
my
into
God.
Yoji's pocket with reckless movements.
It's him! It's gotta be him!
Makoto, stop!
Makoto yanked the cell phone out of the pocket.
Shit.
Shit!
With a twisted expression, Makoto threw the phone down onto the ground.
Oh shit.
I just made the last choice. You want to make this one, True?
I say instinct.
Alright.
Unsure of what to do, Yoji silently stared at Makoto. Good instincts. Makoto looked over at Yoji as if he were hunting something. The two continued to stare at each other until Makoto, making a sobbing sound, looked away. Releasing his grip on Yoji's shoulders, Makoto grabbed at his own hair.
I'm sorry, but why am I not good enough? Why?
What?
What about him wasn't good enough? Before Yoji could ask, Makoto stepped back, head still hung.
Sorry. I'll go home.
Makoto?
Makoto walked down the hall. Yoji almost followed him, but instead he stopped. Makoto seemed to be rejecting everything, his wet shirt stuck to his back. His cold, unapproachable back. Succumbing to uneasiness, Yoji could do nothing but watch him go.
Oh, jeez.
Once Makoto had left, Yoji returned inside, closing the door of the foyer. He picked up his cell phone from the floor where it had been thrown, checking the call history. The call had been from his sister.
Hey.
Although he felt a bit relieved, he wasn't in the mood to call back now. As of late, there was something clearly strange about Makoto. He seemed to be emotionally unstable. What he'd said was incomprehensible. Had he needed something? Why had Makoto tracked him down so far? When he truly thought about it, he didn't know very much about Makoto. Maybe he was in a situation that couldn't be ignored, but it was difficult for him to tell anyone about it. Tormented by unending apprehension, Yoji took his cell phone and went to his room.
He's probably gonna brood a little bit. Oh, here we are at Zenya's place. I gotta go to bed.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I gotta go
Stop
soon
here for
anyway.
now.
I will save even though I know it's gonna be corrupted, so there's not really a point in it. But we'll just, I have the choices.
Well, the choice is when Makoto is like screaming at you or whatever, so yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so see you guys later.
Okay.
Thanks for
Bye,
watching,
that's-
thanks for reading. Thanks,
Thanks.
bye, goodbye.